Hello Pisces, and welcome to Sincere Tarot, where you get the raw honest truth. This is your mid-April tarot forecast, and your theme is the Princess of Pentacles, being grounded, a thirst for knowledge, being practical, having ideas, but like moving forward in like a grounded, reasoned, practical manner. So that is great. Being able to actually manifest your reality, not just like have all these ideas, being actually to begin to create it. And that is very important because lots of people have ideas, but not everyone like moves forward with them. Okay. So let's see how this lines up with your reading for the month. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I've got 3 different decks, Tarot of the Cat deck, Thoth, and Mystic Mondays. Wow. And they represent what's happening on the surface, beneath the surface, and advice cards for the 3rd and 4th week of the month. And it will be an intense latter half of April. Not necessarily in a bad way, but it's going to be intense. Definitely make sure you stick around until the end where you pick your own advice cards, or your destiny cards, I mean. And like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video, all that good stuff. Okay, so, wow. First, I'll show you the 2 cards of what's on the surface, but like, you'll see it's like going to be a bit different. Once you see, I'll show you the cards beneath the surface and advice, etc. right after, okay? But essentially, look at this drastic change from the 3rd week to the 4th week, okay? So the 3rd week, we've got the 10 of Pentacles, family, security, community, like wealth, but not just like wealth in money, but like wealth in, yeah, community and resources and things like that. To the 4th week, Hermit. Alone, lack of resources, just like a lack of, you know, contact with family. But this is minor arcana and major arcana, so this is going to be way more intense. And but also like the Hermit, I feel like overall it's kind of like a choice. Oh, and this could be a Virgo energy possibly. But the Hermit really looks within for that internal light, like, and it's almost like some of those ancient people, oh my God, I can't even remember, but like people who would, there were like around the world and still today to a certain degree, there are certain like people with spiritual beliefs that are like, you need to get rid of all of the materialistic things in your life to really look internally. I'm not saying whether I agree or disagree, but like it seems that there is kind of like just getting rid of the distractions to really look within, to explore oneself, that solitude, that peace, the lack of everything, okay? So I think, but ultimately you go from like feeling connected to disconnected, but it's so that you can become more connected with yourself. All right, so this is insane. Look, so 3rd week, we've got 10 of Pentacles on the surface, 10 of discs or Pentacles, wealth, beneath the surface, which is the same, discs, pentacles, same thing. And your advice is the Death card. Okay, so just so you know, like a lot of people find the Death card scary, but it's it rarely actually means death, okay? Because like spirit doesn't, it's different perspective. But what death means 99% of the time is the end of a cycle. So I feel like, do you need to, it's like, I feel like it's going to be up and down because right now you're feeling the connectedness, okay? Beneath the surface, you're feeling the connectedness, and I see this as manifesting again in the future, but I think you're going to have to really like embrace, for at least right now, the fact that this community, this security, the feeling of being around friends and family and all that, you really need to accept that for now it's over. And things will never be the same, the way that they were, right? It might be a new normal in the future, but for right now, like it's over, it's done, and you really need to accept that and let it go for now, okay? And then for the latter half of the month, we've got, you're going to be like in solitude a lot. You're going to be probably feeling very lonely, but you know what? You're going to have to learn to enjoy your own company, okay? And look within. There are no more distractions around you. Yes, it's great to have friends and family. It's important to have community, But sometimes when you've got people around you all of the time, you forget to look within, to look, who are you? Why are you here? What's your purpose? What do you truly believe? What are your core values? What are your desires, right? You will be stuck with no one except for yourself. So you better learn how to enjoy your own company. Beneath the surface, again, we've got the Princess of Discs or the Princess of Pentacles, okay? So I feel like you are going to be able to connect not just with yourself more, but with the earth more, Mother Nature energy. Maybe you'll be going outside more, enjoying nature. And I feel like that will give you the inspiration to like learn how to actually like create what you want, manifest what you want in the world. You need to actually figure out what you want before, if you want to get what you want, you know what I mean? So I feel like this lack of distractions, it's on the surface might seem like a bit painful and not fun, you know, but I think it's really important for you to actually figure out what you want and go for it. Your advice card is Judgment. Judgment is like a crossroads, okay? And it can also be like, sometimes it can be like a really intense announcement or like awareness. It can also be like, what's another word for it? Like a wake-up call, a massive wake-up call. I think without the distractions, you are going to seriously wake up to yourself and who you are and what you want, and really look at yourself rawly, honestly, authentically, the good and the bad. And you need to look at everything. Look at your virtues and look at your flaws. Don't brush anything under the rug, because if you do, it will come up to bite you in the butt later in the future, okay? And ultimately, this is going to help get you to create the life that you want, to manifest what you want, right? So maybe it's the idea of your idea of like family and security is being like taken away, and you're really having to like reassess everything. Hi, Ruby. And you're really having to reassess everything and really like connect with yourself, connect with the earth, connect with Mother Nature. And I think that you can, maybe what you thought you wanted isn't what you really want. Like you want it, but you thought that you wanted it in a different way. Maybe because of all of these outside influences of like people around you and community and media and all of that, maybe that gave you an idea of what you thought you wanted. And when everything's stripped away and you really need to look deeply internally, it's going to make you realize what you really do want. Maybe everything that's going on in the world is going to like, and the situation that it's put you in is going to make you change what you want, because you're going to like connect more deeply. That's pretty cool. So it's going to seem not fun, but it's like so essential to actually getting what you truly desire, which is really important. Okay, so pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. You are picking your destiny cards. But yeah, tell me like, what is it that's going on? What sense of security or this idea of security and family that you wanted, what part of that is dying or ending, or just like the idea of it, or how you're going to live your life with your family, you know, like what is it? Yeah. Why is it that you are wanting to, or what's forcing you to kind of like have this hermit energy for the end of the month? Let me know, please. All right, if you picked 1. Holy moly. Look at that. We got the death card again. So if you picked 1, like it's the end of a cycle, okay? It's over, it's done, you'll never be the same. It's been a long time coming. But this has allowed for you too. We've got beneath the surface the 4 of Wands, completion. So I feel like this has helped to complete a certain cycle in your life. All right. And so like, it's just everything's coming full circle. You'll be able to see the big picture once it's over. Your advice is to love maturely and wisely, to be emotionally mature, and to balance your head and your heart. Yeah. And just to be a really like loving, emotionally stable person, and just to be there for people. If you pick 2, let's see what we've got. Wow. All right, so if you pick 2, on the surface, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Beneath the surface, we've got the Queen of Swords, and your advice is the 5 of Wands. So I feel like there is a new opportunity, right? Or maybe there's like a new direction of like where you're going to live or how you're going to make your money. That may have been like how this new opportunity to maybe, or a new idea or something about like your security, finances, where you live, etc. It's been tough to get there. You've really had to think about it logically and see things from a higher perspective. You may have had to fight for this opportunity, or you're fighting spirit, or just like think clearly about it as well. Definitely seen it from a higher objective. Your advice is the 5 of Wands. So I feel like you need to be ready for a bit of a struggle, maybe a bit of a battle. Maybe there's going to be certain people in your life that have different goals, or because of this new opportunity, your higher perspective, people might fight you, or maybe there's like an internal battle that you're going to have to fight, but you're just going to have to keep rising above. But yeah, be ready for people to not be prepared for your new perspective. Yeah, you're going to have to stand your ground. Okay, if you picked 3. Wow. If you picked 3, on the surface, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Beneath the surface, we've got the 9 of Swords, Cruelty. And the Ace of Cups is your advice card. So I feel like someone has been really cruel to you, which is maybe why you are disconnecting and just kind of having a bit more solitude. Maybe someone who you thought was would provide you the security that you wanted. Maybe she's being really selfish, backstabbing, most likely a female. Like this could be family, this could be a boss that was like, ah, fuck it, you're laid off, you know what I mean? This could be someone that you lived with. It's like, nah, you're kicked out, like I'm not, you know what I mean? So it could be a lot of things, like someone pretty much stabbed you in the back and it was really not nice and you absolutely did not deserve it. Yeah, being a total bitch, essentially. But this is going to allow you like a new opportunity. So I shouldn't laugh, because this sucks. This person's not being nice. Okay, or maybe you said something not nice to someone, but I feel like for most of you it's this person. Or maybe you found out that someone that you thought you could trust or was reliable, or you know, used to be very generous, maybe they're being like a bit greedy, maybe they're talking about you behind their back, and you found out all this like, or nasty text that they sent or whatever. Anyways, but I feel like this is going to force you to, you know, go for what you want, right? Because you don't have, like, this person maybe provided a little bit of what you need, and now you're going to have to go with what you want, with what you desire. This is going to open a new opportunity for you to be more emotionally satisfied in a more, and get in touch more with what feels good and what's in alignment for you. Yeah, but not fun situation to kind of kick you into that. Okay, so if you would like a private reading, please send me an email or check out my website. That's all in the description below. I do monthly, mid-monthly readings. Definitely make sure you're subscribed. Comment below if you have something nice to say. And that's it. Otherwise, don't say anything. Don't want to hear it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the reading. And if you would like a... Oh, I already said that. Okay, if you're still here, you get a secret bonus card. You can create whatever you want. When everything's taken away, you can actually like clear your mind to create what you want. You can have whatever you want, especially when you connect with the earth, okay? And all of these ideas, you can manifest them practically 100%. You can do it. You're a creator. Have a great month. Bye.